Welcome back to another Junkie Break. I am a baseball card junkie at this point, and that's what we're doing, just ripping more cards. Pull another one of these thrift store packs. Yes, it's 2 minutes later after I finished last week's video, doing these all at once. You guys go ahead and roast me in the comments. Tell me how dumb I am for spending $4 for a bag of these beat up cards. I know that some people in card collecting are only interested in cards if they're of a certain value, and then other people are interested in cards for other reasons, and I am enjoying some of the other reasons. Let's see what we find in this thrift store bag, if I can ever get it open. I like to pull the staples out instead of just ripping the bags, because sometimes when I'm done ripping these open, the cards are just going to go back in the same bag for temporary storage. So let's see what we have in here. This looks like a lot more older cards, so it might be a lot of those 82s. There you can see the cross section, and you can see the condition. You know, they've been well handled, and of course the donation sorting process at the thrift store is not an easy thing on cards. I saw one thrift store where they dumped an entire baseball or an entire sports card collection in a big open table, and somebody was literally raking through it with a rake, and somebody else was trying to gather them all up before they got damaged. We've got Hoskin Powell, Terry Kennedy, Nolan Ryan, these are the kinds of cards that you might see in something like a Fairfield box. Smell test, no mildew. But in a Fairfield box, they're going to have things like Nolan Ryan pulled out of there. You're not going to see that in a Fairfield box. So that's another reason that I like packs like this. We've got Bo Diaz, Dave Rosello, John Curtis, Dave Ford. That one's really mashed at the top. What year is this? 2014. Scott Carroll, rookie card. We've got Jim Kern. Carlos Villanueva. This card looks kind of busy to me. Not a huge fan of that design. 2015. Looks very busy to me. We have a football player, Denard Robinson. Steve Renko with a huge crease. You can see that. We have Broderick Perkins. Pardon me. Cincinnati Reds Future Stars. Len Barker. We have Tony Gwynn Jr. Is that the 2013? Rick Ruschel. Gary Lavelle. We have Gary Alexander, 2 Garys in a row. Bob Watson. Gary Woods, what are you talking about? Gary. Very, very Gary. What's going on with that? All right, we've got Astros Future Stars. There's 2019. Yeah, that one looks like it was run over. Crease down the middle, dent in the top. All right, that might be really pushing it even for my condition standards. Chad Green. We've got Garrett Hampson, rookie card. That one's equally creased. Looks like they were Oh, you know what? I wonder if that was, wonder if somebody was bending packs to search them, because those two are creased, matching, just like they were like this and folded over. Interesting. Don't really care for that design. Vinny Pestano. I picked this this particular bag because of the older cards, these 82s. We've got Denny Llewellyn. We have Tommy LaStella rookie card. Oakland A's Future Stars. Joe Carbonell. You tell me. Willie Upshaw. Damaso Garcia. Roy Lee Jackson. California Angels Future Stars. Tom Brunansky. Paul Mirabella. Got Mike Ivy. Danny Ainge. Louis Leal. Juan Barron. Oh, we got him recently out of some older packs and minute rips. Juan Berenguer. Need to learn how to say that, because I'm probably saying it wrong. We have Jim Clancy, Jackson Todd, Dave Steeb, Ernie Witt. We have Alvis Woods, Floyd Baronster, Brian Clark, Jerry Don Gleaton, Bruce Bochy, got Glenn Abbott, Julio Cruz. What, dude? What? Gary. Come on, we gotta go back. We gotta go back. Gary. Come on, man. Come on. This is a very, very Gary pack. What are we doing here? Gary. Very. I've been watching a lot of reaction videos where young people on YouTube watch older movies and give their reactions for the first time watching. And one of the people that I watch, her name is Mary Cherry. And she does the same sort of rhyming stuff. She started a new channel, and it's like her movie channel is Mary Cherry, and her other channel is Very Cherry, and it's the same. I don't know how she does. She just has a bunch of rhyming Mary Cherry, Very, and Varied stuff. There's Mike Witt again. Roy Howell. Sorry, guys. Rob Wilfong. Johnny Gomes. Oops. John Axford. Here's another thing. Things like this will tell me what not to buy, and I don't think I'm going to be interested in buying any of whatever this set is, because I think those are ugly. We've got Dave Frost. If we get another Gary, I'm going to flip. We've got Dave McKay. As I say, I'm going to flip as I accidentally flip the card onto the desk. Joe Ferguson. There couldn't be another Gary, right? We've got Mike Matuk. Tom Seaver. 82. Tom Seaver. Not going to find that in a Fairfield box. We have Daniel Descalso. Larry Boa. Got 82 checklist. Hey, that's cool. Actually look and see what's available. Ted Simmons. Got Braves batting and pitching leaders. Chuck Baker. Mark Bruhard. Logan Schaefer. Got a football card. Leroy Horde. Mike Hargrove. Pat Kelly. Rafael Landestoy. Larry. Gary, Larry, Jerry. Maybe I should start a new PC. Whoa. Trey Beeman. Jerry Williams. It's actually Gerald Williams, but we could call him Jerry, right? Jeff Zahn. Vern Rule. Mike Lum. Dave Palmer. Roy Smalley. Mark Bomback. Garth Eorg. Tim Luller. Rudy May. Steve Swisher. A's leaders Ricky Henderson and Steve McCaddy. 1982. A's team checklist. Not going to cry about that, even with the condition. It's creased over here. Corners are tore up. There's a dent in the middle. A dent on the corner. Jim Rice. And Boomer Esiason. Which one's the front of this card? Fleer 95. Okay, if this was designed in 95, then the years that I like design is sometime after 95. Gerald. What are names for Gerald? Jerry, Gerry. Could you call it Gerald Gary? I'll have to look that up on YouTube. Gerald. Larry, Jerry, Gary. Should I keep that as a PC? Guys that rhyme with Gary, Jerry, and Larry? Let me know what cards you liked. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time.